Hey, today I'm talking about the new movie, The Zone of Interest. The basic premise is about the guy who ran Auschwitz during World War II and his family. It's set in their house, which is literally on the wall into Auschwitz, and they live just like a regular, boring, mundane life in a sense. But then in the background, you're constantly hearing people getting murdered with gunshots, and you can see the smoke from people being burned alive, and all that sorts of stuff. I definitely liked the concept. I think that's an interesting idea. It's a very haunting, scary idea of just like these tragedies happening literally right next to the most boring shit ever, and how that's terrifying. The execution of the movie I wasn't that into. It's definitely a very slow and quiet film, and there's plenty of slow and quiet films that I really truly love, but I don't feel like it worked for me here. It was just a bit too boring and too mundane, and like I get what they were going for, but it just didn't connect with me. I also wasn't a fan of how they filmed it. They basically set up these cameras around this house in a way that they're kind of hidden, so the actors have more freedom. They don't really have to worry about like, oh, is this a close-up or a wide shot? They can just kind of be within their character and not need to worry about the camera. And I definitely understand that, but I feel like it made it look more like this was a reality TV show, which could have in a sense been what they were going for to give it a more realistic look, but it took me more out of it. Plus, I'd be very surprised if the cameras weren't digital, because it looked very clean and modern, and I really dislike that with historical films, just because it makes it harder for me to get sucked into the movie because it feels like it's in the wrong time period. So yeah, I definitely get what they were going for, and I can understand how people can connect to this film, but it didn't really connect to me. So would I recommend this film? I think if you're intrigued by it, yeah, definitely go for it. I would say it deserves praise that it has gotten, but I don't think it's a movie for everyone, and I can definitely understand if it's not your cup of tea. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 4 in the liked category, and this is out of a total of 6 new movies so far this year.